Thank you for joining us for Pioneer Paranormal Places,
a show that probes into supernatural in Tennessee. I'm Sarah with
Gracie.
Scattered across Tennessee are some of the most haunted locations in all of America. In fact, the state has a wide variety of paranormal activity places just waiting to uncover and explore.
Bell Witch Cave in Adams is one of those spots. The cave was on property owned by the Bell family in the early 1800s. As the legend goes, in the summer of 1817, they began seeing strange animals on the farm, catching eerie sounds, and eventually hearing a disembodied voice throughout their cabin. John Bell mysteriously died during one of the terrifying encounters. The cave has been tagged as one of the most haunted places in America, with even President Andrew Jackson admitting he would rather fight the British in New Orleans than spend another night in the company of the Bell Witch.
Our next haunted place is the Mother Church of country music, the Ryman Auditorium. It's said to be haunted by Thomas Ryman, who built the original structure more than 130 years ago. But he's not the only specter seen there. Late country star Hank Williams and Patsy Cline have also been sighted by visitors and staff who reported hearing voices. There have also been a number of unexplained encounters, often on stage. The Ryman offers a haunted history tour, which will give visitors the chance to hear from expert historians on the most infamous stories and to walk on and underneath one Nashville's favorite stage.
Unexplained incidents and eerie encounters have also been reported at the Hermitage in Nashville, the former home of President Jackson. After dark in the fall, you can book a ghost tour of the mansion, grounds, and cemetery by lantern light. Guides in period clothing lead you to explore the tragedies that cloak the property. Many report seeing and feeling the ghost of Andrew Jackson in the gardens. People have heard footsteps roaming between the foliage and have seen the garden gate swing open on its own. Then there is the undeniable smell of cigar smoke near the Jackson's tomb. Guides at the Hermitage have reported seeing the ghostly apparitions of soldiers wandering through the grove.
Down the road in Franklin is the site of the Battle of Franklin in 1964, one of the bloodiest battles in the Civil War, with nearly 10,000 combined casualties. Hundreds of visitors claim to have seen and heard spirits within Carton's house, which served as a field hospital. Specters range from the ghost of the woman floating across the back porch and Confederate soldiers pacing the front patio to a young girl sweeping the floors at dusk.
Nearby Carter House is also a paranormally active site, once used as a command post for the Union during the Battle of Franklin. The house is allegedly haunted by two of the Carter family children, visitors claiming to see the kids running around the home and hearing unexplained voices.
In our own backyard is Craigford State Historic Site in Castellan Springs, the former home of a tobacco baron and his family. It was apparently the center of Tennessee's society in the early 1800s, intended by more than 100 slaves. Caretakers have seen spirits and objects that have been moving candles that lit by themselves, beds that have been disturbed after visiting hours were over. Some of this was caught in photos and videos. Conway Twitty was one of the witnesses who had seen such activity and left the home after he said things were being thrown at him.
So the next time you visit an ancient site and hear tales of things going bump in the night, maybe they did. I'm Gracie with Sarah. Thank you for joining us for Pioneer Paranormal Places. Pleasant dreams.